Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley shocks fans by disrespecting Grandpa. Former Chrisley Knows Best star Savannah Chrisley has shocked fans by disrespecting her grandfather. Her dad, Todd Chrisley, is already over her and her behavior. So what has she done to her grandpa? And can she come back from it? Keep reading for more details. Savannah Chrisley shocks fans by disrespecting Grandpa. Over the last few years, Savannah Chrisley has made waves by becoming a prison reform activist. After her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, were sentenced to a total of 19 years behind bars, Savannah's life changed. She was now the guardian of her two younger siblings, plus she was determined to get her parents released. Savannah campaigned and worked with whomever she needed to in order to get what she wanted. After 2.5 years, Todd and Julie were pardoned by President Trump and have since returned home. At the same time, Savannah and her family were filming a new reality series, which wrapped up before the pardon. Cameras went back up to watch the reunion of Todd, Julie, and their whole clan. This is to be real and raw, unlike their previous shows, which were lighthearted and comedic. In a clip from Back to Reality, Savannah is having dinner with her brother, Chase, friends, and their grandparents. They want to know how the pardon was going, but she is remaining tight-lipped. Her grandpa soon asks Savannah what they can do to help her along the way. She slyly looks at him and says that this question could have been asked 2.5 years ago. Savannah Chrisley also states that she will stay quiet when asked about that. Fans saw how rude she was toward her grandfather, who just wanted to be there for her. They immediately called her out for being cold and cruel, something her father has done. He has referred to her as Griselda, and was tired of living under the same roof with his daughter. She has shared that she will be moving out ASAP. Be nice to your grandpa. After fans saw how Savannah Chrisley snapped at her grandpa, fans and followers were not happy with her behavior. They could not believe how she spoke to him and that she got away with it. Moreover, they believed she needed to show some respect, something she clearly lacked. Some did agree with Savannah and felt that some members of her family could have jumped in sooner. However, they did not in the way she needed, but that is no need to be rude. Savannah Chrisley shocks fans by disrespecting Grandpa. Savannah Chrisley has never been one to hold back her thoughts, but her latest move left fans stunned, sparking a heated debate across social media. Known for her bold honesty, resilience in the face of her parents' prison sentences, and her high-profile career in reality TV and podcasting, Savannah has become a household name. But this time, it wasn't her glamorous lifestyle or heartfelt confessions that had people talking. It was an unexpected clash with her beloved grandfather, Nanny Faye's longtime partner in crime, that made headlines. The Chrisley family dynamic has always been complicated yet endearing. Fans adored how Todd's mother, Nanny Faye, and Savannah shared a sweet, protective relationship that felt unshakable. And, by extension, her respect for family elders seemed unwavering. Which is why the moment Savannah appeared to disrespect her grandfather on camera left so many scratching their heads. The moment that sparked the backlash. It all started during a casual recording for Savannah's podcast, Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley. Nanny Faye and Grandpa Gene were sitting in, sharing old family stories that fans found heartwarming. Savannah, however, wasn't in the mood for sentimentality. Exhausted from juggling custody of her younger siblings, her ongoing advocacy for Todd and Julie's appeal, and her personal struggles with trust, Savannah's patience ran thin. When Grandpa Gene began telling a story, one of his favorites, about a time in the 1960s when he met Johnny Cash in Nashville, Savannah interrupted him with a sharp laugh. "Papa, you've told that story 100 times," she said, rolling her eyes. "We get it, you met Johnny Cash. That doesn't make you a rock star." The room went silent for a moment. Nanny Faye gave her granddaughter a surprised glance, clearly taken aback by the comment. Grandpa Gene, who had been smiling with pride just seconds earlier, looked down at his hands. The cameras kept rolling. Savannah, realizing she might have been too harsh, tried to laugh it off. But the damage was already done, and fans weren't about to outrage. The clip quickly made its way to TikTok and Instagram, where fans dissected every second. Some accused Savannah of forgetting her roots and losing her Southern manners. Savannah needs to remember that respect for elders is everything, one fan commented. Another added, "That man lived a whole life before she was born. She should be grateful he's here to tell those stories." Others were even harsher, claiming that Savannah's fast-paced lifestyle had made her too impatient to value family moments. One viral tweet read, "Imagine disrespecting the man who built the foundation your whole family stands on." Yet, not everyone saw it that way. A portion of Savannah's fanbase defended her, arguing that her reaction was simply human. "She's under insane stress," one supporter posted. "Everyone has moments where they snap. That doesn't mean she doesn't love her grandfather." Savannah's response. As the backlash grew, Savannah addressed the controversy on Instagram Live. Her tone was defensive, but also tinged with regret. "Listen, I love my papa more than anything," she said. "But I'm human, y'all. I've got so much on my plate, raising Chloe and Grayson, fighting for my parents, trying to keep our lives together. Sometimes I mess up. I interrupted him, and I shouldn't have. That doesn't mean I don't respect him. It means I was tired, and I wasn't in the mood for the same story I've heard since I was 10. She paused before adding, "But if people think I don't love my grandfather, they're wrong. I'd do anything for him." Her honesty seemed to calm some fans, though others remained critical, suggesting that her apology felt like an excuse rather than true accountability. Nanny Faye weighs in. In typical Nanny Faye fashion, she refused to let the family drama fester. A few days later, she posted a lighthearted video of herself and Grandpa Gene dancing in the living room, captioned, "We love telling our stories, even if Savannah gets tired of them." The cheeky jab sent fans into hysterics, proving that the family still had their sense of humor. Nanny Faye also made it clear in a later podcast appearance that Savannah had already made amends behind the scenes. "She loves her papa," Nanny Faye said warmly. "That girl's been through hell and back. If she slips up once in a while, we don't hold it against her." Why it matters to fans. The uproar wasn't just about one eye roll or sarcastic comment. It was about what Savannah represents to her audience. Since Todd and Julie's incarceration, she's become a symbol of strength, stepping up to raise her younger siblings and protect the family name. Fans look to her for poise and maturity, perhaps forgetting that at 27, she's still navigating her own struggles. To see her falter, especially in a way that seemed to undercut the values the Chrisleys are known for, felt jarring. In a culture that idolizes perfect family unity, Savannah's moment of disrespect struck a chord. The bigger picture. If anything, the controversy revealed the impossible expectations placed on Savannah. She is simultaneously expected to be the doting daughter, the mature guardian, the loyal granddaughter, and the polished public figure. But she's also human, capable of making mistakes, just like anyone else. Her clash with Grandpa Gene may have been minor, but it forced fans to reckon with their own relationship to celebrity families. Do we demand too much from them? Do we hold them to higher standards than we ever hold ourselves? In the end, Savannah's misstep may have deepened her relatability. After all, who hasn't snapped at a loved one in a moment of exhaustion? Moving forward, despite the temporary storm, the Chrisley family remains united. Savannah posted a sweet picture weeks later of herself, Chloe, Grayson, Nanny Faye, and Grandpa Gene having a Sunday dinner together. The caption read simply, "Family first, always." Fans flooded the comments with relief, praising Savannah for making things right. Some even admitted they may have overreacted to her earlier slip.